Hello, everybody. What I'm going to be talking about today is my journal entries. However, I've seen so much hate in people, not just MAGA. A good example of hate is with the transgenders. Go on a TikTok page featuring transgenders and you will see people threatening hate crimes. Or just watch a Latino and see her get harassed with everyone laughing. The moment you truly hate someone is the moment you have committed the unforgivable sin, which is like 75% of Americans. I think woke indoctrination isn't horrible. Capitalism gives us motivate. You should be able to humanize somebody. And for woke indoctrination, I think it just teaches you to love everybody. And even if it's like forceful, you have to force yourself to love everybody, that's not bad, I don't think. I also don't understand the hate for being an incel. I think Elliot Rodger fucked up everyone's views on it, but they're not mean people. Their term literally just means people who haven't had sex. I also don't understand the hate for people who are social justice warriors. They are doing nothing wrong. Also, Luigi Mangione, the CEO killer, shouldn't be excused. Murder is still murder. Anybody knew the guy. It literally just added another person to the CEO chain. The fact that some people like Trump shows how sinister some are. So, with their intentions. People who fuck with fascism are the stupidest, most selfish people ever. They aren't the true patriots. They're even fucking with the Constitution. They are the demolishing of America, and will get what's coming to them. People need to not be self-satisfied. It's very dangerous psychologically. It's how people in MAGA call themselves patriots. Fuck it. The Constitution we should reenact the Constitution and try and bring back America into the early 2010s. Just remember, simplicity caused one big bubble. However, complexity makes a bunch of bubbles. So this is what I think. I think after we are not trusting the Constitution as much as we should. We are sort of I'm a constitutionalist. I believe solely in the Constitution. However, some people are trying to get rid of they're trying to go against America's government when the government's already good. The government helps support people who are in need of support. And when you try and mess with that and you try and mess with the government, I think that's wrong. I think that anyone, I think the government's good. I think it's very important that we help other people who are in need. Like with people with Down syndrome, they are incapable of doing the same things that everyone else can do. Yes, they can have a job, but they're not going to be like a number one CEO of a highly of a manufacturing company or something. I think they should be supported no matter what, and same with the people in the LGBTQ. You can't really you can't really change the fact that you're gay, and people that think that are kind of radical. Why would you want to change who you are? Then you're people pleasing. You're doing stuff that you don't need to be doing. If you accept who you are and you don't change yourself, then you are more fulfilled in life and you'll be at more peace. Same with, like, anyone should be able to do anything they want to do. I think transgenders and gays should be accepted. And yes, being woke, I don't think is that bad. I think it's and even though I'm not a big fan of cancel culture, like I like jokes and stuff, but jokes are good, and Elon Musk and all those other people, they are not a big fan of jokes. Even though they acted like they like free speech, they ban people who are. It's two sides of the same coin. Basically, free speech is an entirely different category than MAGA hat wearers think it is.